What's up, KP?
Hey there. Thank you for joining us today. I know you're busy.
No, I'm just getting off. Just closed the shop up just for you. Yeah, they're going to cost you. They're going to cost you now.
If it's going to cost something that everybody shouldn't hear, don't tell me right now.
It's all good.
So I wanted to thank you for joining us. I know, all you guys taking time out of your busy schedule to sit down and answer fan questions is like super dope for y'all to do so. People really been looking forward to me talking to you. And so I guess we'll just jump right in. For those of you that don't know Hot Rod, tell the people how long you've been racing and what got you into racing.
Probably like most of everybody else, I started off racing dirt bikes when I was young. And just kind of progressed into that. Took automotive class in high school. Ended up going to Nashville Auto Diesel College. Took up auto diesel and high performance engine building.
Right.
So, yeah, I graduated from there in Nashville. And just came out, started doing bracket racing. Then we ended up grudge racing. I always been in love with G-bodies, so I've been a Monte Carlo Grand National man all my life. So 80s baby.
Okay.
So, then it kind of transpired, like I said, we was racing, and then, Box Chevy come along, and, just try to do something different with the big wheels and superchargers, and, just everybody used to look at us crazy when we first did that Box Chevy with that supercharger and with the big wheels. They used to laugh at us. Wonder why we out here at the track, you know what I'm saying? Then now we really got some respect when they see like the Box Chevy or anybody with some big wheels or something like that.
Right.
But yeah, that's kind of like where I came from. I always ran a shop. I mostly did a lot of ATVs. I did an ATV shop for a lot of years, building benches and stuff like that. So I just started working on cars and building race cars and stuff like that this last 2 years. So a lot of people don't know we got a shop. Like I said, we ain't open to the public, but we do work on cars here now.
Oh, okay. So how did you hook up and y'all become Kutdacheck?
Me and Johnny was rivalries at first. And it started at my uncle's shop, and his mom used to be up there, and I had a Box Chevy and Johnny had one back in the day. Then we ended up having Monte Carlos, and we just always used to race. And we just finally just linked up. He had he bought the Box Chevy and had a race and called me to drive the car. And it's like ever since then, we raced a couple of races. We won. One night we was riding and we won. And Shawty Low came on the radio, Kutdacheck, and we was just like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So we just took it from there.
So that's how y'all got your name?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We were from two different hoods, but we knew each other, and we used to always want to race each other, and we ended up linking up together.
Okay.
So before he passed, we had a shop going, you know what I'm saying? We was doing wheels and barrels and things like that. So like I said, my man was always in love with working on cars,
Okay. All right, I'm looking to see if they have any questions in the comments, because for some reason our questions box is gone. He said that box motivated him for so many years. So
yeah, that's respect. A lot of people tell me that, man, and I keep that in consideration on a lot of things, because a lot of people say that's the reason why they started big wheel racing, or that's why they building their car was from the Box Chevy or seeing the Box Chevy, So I think we probably one of the oldest cars out here, as far as big wheel racing and racing like that. I feel like we started it, as far as like say traveling and doing, like say we was doing shows in Miami before all this, A lot of people might have been there, a lot of people didn't, we was going to county line back then.
He said, how do you like racing on big rims versus racing on slicks or radials?
The big wheel racing is exciting because everybody got big motors, everybody got a lot of power, but everybody can't put it down. So it's like a chemistry. And it's like you got to do your homework. You gotta test. You gotta try this. You got to try that.
All right.
So in testing, it's like a challenge. With a radio, they are challenging too, but once it go, it's gonna go. You know,
Right.
once you get beside another radio car, you know, we all gonna go fast together. But when we on big wheels, it's some chemistry too. You know, we got to do some homework. Anybody just can't get into big wheel racing and say they finna come out here and be fast. It's impossible.
They said, do you still work on ATVs?
I still build a motor or two for a Banshee or 4-stroke, but no, I'm trying to pass it on to my little cousin. But like I said, I will, like I said, if you got a Banshee motor or a 4-stroke, something like
that. They said, what size motor was the old setup?
Speaking of the old setup, come on, I'm gonna show y'all something.
All right.
So the old setup is going in a dump, 73 hardtop.
Oh, wow.
So I'm actually in mock-up stages right now. And we're trying to have it running by the end of the year. So this is what y'all been missing. So I got everything here. We're gonna mock it all up. That's the noise y'all was missing right there. So we mocking everything up to go in the dome. So, you know, I cherish all this stuff because, you know, it was Johnny's and he spent a lot of money and me and him spent a lot of time in this shit. So I got all the old stuff right here that I'm going to transform into a dome. And I'm going to do it online. I'm going to do it where everybody can see. That's basically welcoming Kutdacheck into the dome game. Because we don't have a dome. We got a box shit. So, you know, I know folks going to be crying. They don't want to run this so-called pro-mod box we got. So we're going to have a real street dome to kind of take up the slack.
Okay, so was this the first time that we heard about the dunk coming? This an exclusive, like you gave me an exclusive?
Yeah, it's exclusive. I just showed you a little something, you know.
Okay.
So, you know, it'll be out real soon.
He's saying small or big block engine.
Well, in the dome, what do I prefer?
What do you prefer? Let's go with that.
I'm a big block man. I like big blocks. Only reason I put that small block Pro Charge in that dome is because I got all that stuff and it belonged to Johnny.
Okay.
If it was my choice, I'd have a big block in there.
They say, how did you get into engine building? I think that kind of goes along with what you answered earlier.
Well, he probably did hear. I went to college for high performance engine building.
They said, is it gold or chrome?
On the wheels? I haven't made my mind up. I'm actually looking for a sponsor.
Oh, okay.
So like I said, we're gonna wait till to get to the end on that. I got a lot of people looking, you know, hitting me up trying to, you know, get on board with the dunk bill, you know. So I figure some of these wheel guys want to get on board too.
I'm gonna ask these questions, but I know some of them you're probably not gonna answer. They say, what size motor than black?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna try to answer all the questions 100% true. If I don't, I'm just not gonna answer.
Okay. What size motor than Black Gangster? That's the one I was saying. You know, most of the guys won't answer questions about their motor.
I ain't answer that. It's a question mark because I don't care what kind of motor nobody else got. All steel, all glass G-body is what it is.
So they want to know what you got in the Monte Carlo. They keep asking.
Conventional small block or LS? It's a small block. It's not an LS. I'm not an LS man.
I think I know the answer to this.
But I'm not an LS man.
Do you think the box is faster now or before? That's great.
We've been testing. Like I know everybody kind of mad. They haven't been. We put up the little bullshit test pass, you know, to stir up a little controversy. But it's definitely faster. Our first test pass was faster than we had ever been.
They said, where can I find the top end video of you and Eye Candy?
I don't know. My Facebook messed up, so I don't. When a lot of people were gone by the end of the night, so I don't know. Probably won't see that because everybody was gone.
What's the best suspension for a dunk built for racing?
What's the what now?
What's the best suspension for a dunk built for racing?
Keep it stock. stock suspension, like I said, and when I get the dunk in here, I will, like I said, I get with you on it, and we do something exclusive. But I'm gonna show y'all how to get into the dunk game. I'm gonna start from the ground up. I showed y'all my used parts I got. I got some new parts. You know, we're gonna put it all together. We're gonna do some suspension work. But we're gonna keep it stock. We're gonna keep it reasonable. I'm not gonna spend a whole bunch of money. You know, all these people saying they gotta spend a lot of money to go fast. I don't really think so. Especially with a dunk. I think it's just all about what you know and who you know.
Wow. So Good Night Zoe asked this question in the comments, but people actually DM me this question as well. When you gonna race Boost Doctor again? When can they see the rematch?
Him and Big Low is the first two I want to race, period, because those are the last two I lost to. So it's only right that I would like to race them first.
Okay. But we don't know when.
So like I say, I apologize for everybody for our show. We had a cam issue with the box Chevy for our debut race with Boost Doctor. And like I said, it didn't work out. So we still chasing our tail, chasing Boost Doctor. So, and Big Low. So whenever we do get in the same vicinity, everybody know when Kutdacheck come in the gate, we come to race. And we're going to race 2-3 times a night.
So they said, why not LS?
I'm a traditional man. I just growed up. My dad always taught me there's no substitution for cubic inches. I'm just a big block man. And if you look at it, what's on top right now in the dunk game? Big block nitrous.
Right.
But it's finna be a pro charge small block.
Okay. To be competitive for the lower end of big rim racing, how much power do you think someone would need?
About 800.
Okay.
I can take an 800 horsepower dunk and probably whoop a lot of the guys out there.
So they asked when the first box race coming. You still testing, right?
Yeah, we just testing. Like I said, we testing. A lot of money got spent. We ain't in no hurry to tear it up.
Someone said 60K engine in the box. That's a question.
No comment. Not enough.
I figured that. They said, does Bruce still have the back tire for life?
Oh yeah, he's still crawling out the gate. Now he riding on the big end.
Don't do Bruce like that.
Hey, I don't know if folks hitting the brakes or reverse out there. I don't know what's going on the big end, but Bruce riding out there. I give him that. But he ain't doing shit down low.
Custom suspension?
Yeah, like I say, just upgrade boat arms. You know, basically that's all I'm doing. Is upgraded boat arms. Up and lower control arms in the front. Up and lowers in the back. We're gonna do some extra bracing. We're gonna try to take a little weight out of it. You know,
right?
Typical thing. Just whatever make it work.
In your opinion, who's the fastest dunk out? That's a great question.
Dunk. I personally feel like Gone Hollywood got the fastest dunk.
Okay. Would you start online engine building classes?
Like I said, we got a shop, man. If anybody ever DM me or call me, I help y'all. I do a lot of consultations, letting you know where to go, what to do, because a lot of people got money, got cars, but don't know where to go. Don't know where to, get something done fast. Like my shop is called the Speed Shop. We do make you go fast, but we kind of get stuff done fast. Here, I got my own exhaust, man. I got my own tuner. I got my own fabrication, man. I got my own engine build, so everything's kind of like an in-house combination that I really don't like to share too much to the outside because people take advantage of that. But I do help. Like I said, if you're sincere and you hit me up, I help y'all to the utmost fullest. I like to help people go fast, and really what I'm trying to do is I want to build up Georgia for some fast dunks. I want to reach out to anybody in Georgia who got a dunk or a big wheel car who want to go fast, or Florida or wherever. Like say, call me, hit me up. I'll help y'all out. It ain't gonna cost you a whole bunch of money. I'm just gonna direct you in the right direction. But if you don't call me, just be sure I'm gonna get on your ass.
I happen to know a chick that might live in Florida that might be building a car. So, you know, hey.
Like I said, it's open to them.
If you could race any car that you don't have now, what would it be? So if you could drive any car, if you could purchase any car and race it, what would it be?
It would have to be a if I had the money to go buy the car I wanted to drive, I'd leave here with a book bag full of money and go to John Force and buy his last car he just raced, and I will go to the track with it.
Oh boy, that's a great question. A great answer.
Top fuel dragster.
They said, what made you go to concave wheels?
Just a different look. You know, everybody with the deep lip, that's kind of getting old to me. Like with my donk, you know, you see a lot of donks, they shortening the rear ends up and putting a lot of lip. And I think that lip game is just kind of old. So, you know, Lamborghinis and kind of like on the foreign style, you know, they use concave, stuff like that. So just bring something different to the game.
Do you still have the gold wheels from Black Gangster?
No. No, we're talking from Black Gangster or Black
Yeah. They said Black Gangster.
Yeah, I still got it.
They said, do you see younger cats coming to the races?
Yeah, I do. I see young people coming to me all over, really. And that's how I know, you know, the sport's getting big. But the problem is a lot of people is they messing the game up as far as donk racing because a lot of people really just not showing up to events. I feel like that be some bullshit, you know. One thing about us, you know, I feel like when y'all see Kutdacheck, Mark Chevy, it might be on a test and tune night. You know, it's not finna be it don't have to be a night where somebody got to pay us and all that because that's taking fun out of the game. You know.
What donk do you want to race first when yours is finished?
I don't want to start at the top. I want to start at the bottom. Personally, I like the challenge of racing, so I would probably start at the bottom. I don't care, like somebody like you know, Macho, T Sleeves, you know what I'm saying, somebody like that, 250 Slim.
Right.
And everybody getting fast, you know, like it ain't like they no slouches anyway.
Right.
So
he said he need
my first person could be Rags to Riches, Las Vegas. I want to fuck him up for all the money. So I'm gonna refer to that's donk on donk. I'll tear his ass up.
He said he need a Ponzi track rear end. DM him, take two times. DM him, he'll help you.
So people say, I see somebody say a macho or heavyweight. I personally don't feel like macho or heavyweight. If y'all look at it like this, if Kutdacheck come with the box Chevy and my
You must have got a phone call. I figured you must have got a phone call.
Hear me? You can't hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay. So, like, you got two fly, and what car comes with two fly?
Hollywood.
No.
Rose.
Rose. So you got two fly Rose. You got Gone Hollywood. You got Macho. You got Donk Master. You got CC. You feel me? So I feel like, you know, Kutdacheck, you're going to see the box Chevy and the Donk. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things. I feel like every race team got a high and a low.
How do you reduce weight in these heavy cars?
No comment.
Who would you recommend for?
You got to bring it to me for that one. But no, like I say, you can start by upgrading, you know, like the upper and lower control arms in the front, buy some lighter ones, you know, take your AC box out, stuff like that if you ain't going to run, you know what I'm saying, AC or heat. But it's just get your scale and just start taking shit off the car that you don't need, cut stuff off, throw it in the scale, and then add it all up at the end. Every 100 pounds going to be a tenth of a second.
Mozzie, make sure you DM him to ask him that question. He wants to know who you recommend for chassis work in South Carolina.
I mean, if you're in South Carolina, you might well come on over here to Georgia.
Will we see Kutdacheck versus Grand Nasty?
Say that again?
They want to know if we'll see Kutdacheck versus Grand Nasty.
We're trying to lock in with Grand Nasty on a tire, meaning on a slick or radial, for their race, not this weekend, but next weekend, Monte Carlo Grand National.
I want to know when you're going to race Dumpmaster.
I don't think Dumpmaster ever want to race us because I feel like we the one who kind of helped him get his name, and it's only right if we beat him. I think that would take his name. So it's only right he dodges.
Well, they want to know what Cut.
Didn't nobody know who Dumpmaster was till he came to Stunt Fest, acting like he wanted to race us, but never came out to race us. So
they said, will Kutdacheck ever come to Texas?
Yeah, I would like to come to Texas. I'm waiting on Texas to call me. I don't know. You know, I like to travel. You know, just hit me up. We'll come out there. You know, we open.
They want to know what's the cheapest way to go fast.
Cheapest way to go fast, I would say nitrous. You can build a small motor to take it, or you can build a big motor to take it. It don't matter. A little motor that can take a whole bunch, big motor take a little bit. You still got to hit
the fans never disappoint me. They Hollywood or Grand Nasty.
I'm going with Florida on that. I'm going with Florida on that. Now we supposed to do a 4-car shootout. It's supposed to be Hollywood, Grand Nasty, my Black Monte Carlo, and Easy Money for a 4-car G-body shootout. So we all will be in the building next weekend in Steele, Alabama.
Okay. All right. So, how did you get the name Hot Rod?
Man, if y'all look on here, somebody been commenting, Black Boy 75. You seen him on here?
Uh-huh.
He was commenting. Hold on, I'm live here. Don't come in with that shit. So,
yeah.
Black Boy 75, that's my uncle. You know, my name, if you know my name, you know my name. But he gave me a short name, which was just Hot Rod, because I work on cars and everything I had going fast. And I got that name probably at 19.
Okay. I'm going to take a break from asking the fans questions and ask you a couple questions that I thought were good questions that a fan asked. And I decided I was going to ask each one of the guys that come on here. It's a 2-part question. What do you think is helping big rim racing, and also what is hurting big rim racing?
What's hurting big wheel racing is people who got these big wheel cars and acting like, I don't know how they acting, but instead of being team players, the fans would see better quality if all y'all big wheel car owners would be some team players. Not only a team player, but stop being scared to lose. You know, the game would be better if we came to race for one single pot versus trying to grudge each other. Because grudging, you know, like you go to the track and you got 20 cars, 20 donkeys, 20 big wheel cars there. There still ain't no guarantee they're going to race it. If it's a grudge day, there ain't no guarantee that one car going to race. Unless I call, go on Hollywood, hey, y'all want to run? Yeah, let's do it. I asked such, y'all want to run? Let's do it. So, like, fans are coming to the track, and that's what they give. Just a testing tune day, hoping some folks grudge. And if you throw, like, oh, it's us versus such at the track, if it don't happen, people get mad. So, it's messed up. Like, yeah, I want to race Boost Box. Shit happened. So the fans got mad. But we the only people who've been putting up $10,000 free money. Now, we are a racer and a promoter. And that's I respect that. I feel like everybody should respect that too. But as a racer and a promoter, when we throw out our event, hey, what's one thing that a racer would do? Come to a free race for $10,000. So hey, free entry fee, bring your car, run for $10,000. So if you on here, for all y'all who never came to my race and got a big wheel car, y'all fucking the game up. Because this box Chevy running, I'm waiting to see who gonna put up a free $10,000 and free entry fee. Because we come to take the money every time. There's no question about it. But if I put up a free entry fee, $10,000 free dollars, and y'all still don't come race for it, what are they? If your car was running that weekend, what are you? If you had oil pressure, what are you to dunk racing if you didn't come to the show? Free $10,000. Only thing you had to do is come. So that's a race for the fans. Fans come in the gate, man, they got $10 free. Ain't nobody got to be worried about losing no money. You know what I'm saying? They're scared. Let's start putting up this free shootout shit, and let's bring some cars to come. You know what I'm saying? All this.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I hear you.
Like I said, if anybody do a race for free $10,000, I'm gonna break my neck if I got oil pressure. That's gonna bring the game good. You know what I'm saying? All this old grudge shit, it's gonna fuck the game up. 20 cars in one building and nobody race. If we all can say, hey man, we finna run for this free 10 and let's race. So
what's the best part about big run racing?
We have our own lane. This is, to me, bit like kind of racing. But big wheel racing is like, it's like it for me. I love it. You know, like little kids, it's a growing sport. It's minority based. You know what I'm saying? It's us. You know, it ain't nobody in the end. It's just us. And if us could come together, we could be big. But us can't come together. Too many chiefs and not enough Indians. So to all y'all big wheel owners and big wheel cars who on here, y'all, if y'all ain't coming to shows, y'all fucking the game up. All this old, they didn't come to my show, I ain't going to their show. Man, go race a RC car then. Cause I want some folks' ass to get on. When Bob Chevy get all the way right, every one of y'all ducking ass is gonna duck it. It ain't nothing but a handful of folks who gonna race us. And the rest of y'all fucking the game up.
If you had a choice of power adder, which would you choose?
Like I said, I like nitrous. But we got Pro Charge, we got turbos, but I like nitrous.
Okay. Where do you see the big rim racing game in 5 years?
It could go to the moon in 1 year if we all come together. So, in saying that, man, I don't know. If we don't come together, this shit just finna be for the birds. That's why I'm kind of scared about fucking with this don't. I'm gonna spend my money and do all this shit to build a don't to kind of get into the culture with the rest of y'all while y'all in the culture fucking it up. So I'm trying to really think twice. I want to fuck my money up.
Yeah, I have that same idea about, well, yeah, I know a lot of people with that same idea. So if you could race anyone past or present, who would that be?
Man, like I said, I want Dunk Master so goddamn bad. I just stopped goddamn thinking about his weak ass. So, like I said, I want to race all their ass. Tell you, I want to race every motherfucker with a big wheel car. Every one of y'all.
They said, why did you go twins in the box instead of nitrous?
Okay, so I'm keeping, I told you I'm keeping real, so I got to answer that truthfully. All right, so, you know, Johnny built the box Chevy with what we thought was going to be fast back at that time. Okay, so, of course, God rest his soul, he gone. So here we got Lulu, so it's like that same opportunity come around again when we hurt the motor. Like, hey, what can we do to make this thing 10 years faster than everybody else? So we came up with that plan of which y'all see we got now.
Okay.
So I feel like it'll take somebody 10 years to kind of catch up with that.
He already answered that question. They asking Silverback Gorilla or Grand Nasty. You already answered that question, right? You want to say it again?
I like us over all of them. We do this 4-car shootout. I like Kutdacheck.
Okay, so you want to answer that question again?
Huh?
You want to answer that question again? Everybody on here now.
What? What's the question is?
Silverback Gorilla or Grand Nasty?
Kutdacheck. But I like Team Florida. I'm gonna go with Florida. Grand Nasty said some nasty shit to me.
Grand Nasty. I don't believe that.
Being real, if I do have a ally in the big wheel racing, it would be Gone Hollywood camp. I really fuck with that camp, man. I salute that camp. And like I said, if I ever needed something, I would call over there to crew chief or James or the engine guy, I can't remember his name. They helped us already one weekend. Sold us a roller rocker, put it on. Like, so I salute to them. If anybody didn't know, that's why I fuck with Going Hollywood then, because they helped us fix our car one weekend down there, and they some straight up guys. But I'm gonna fuck them up. And I'm the motherfucker who whooped their ass in the street. Wop, wop, wop.
I said, are you going to be able to put the majority of the power down in the box?
For sure. We got a quarter mile.
What's up with the NASCAR build?
Man, and blowed it up twice.
They said, do you ever think it'll get back to the KDC versus Geek Squad days?
Man, those were the good days. Those were the good days. Like I said, R.I.P. Max, head of Geek Squad. But, you know, times change. We got to move on. Like I said, we're doing the best we can to keep this Kutdacheck going, man. Like I said, I know a lot of people kind of look up to us and, you know, we kind of be a little quiet, but, you know, it's kind of hard out here trying to run a shop and come racing and tearing up shit every week. Like I said, it's hard out here. I'm juggling 2-3 cars to drive, you know.
Will we ever see Kutdacheck versus Daddy Yankee again?
No, I'm good, brother. I don't need fast.
They building a donk over there. They got.
Wow.
His shop ain't too far down the street from me, but yeah, they are building a blower donk, and they should be almost done with it pretty soon.
You like the track or the road?
Say that again.
You like the track or the street?
I like both of them. As y'all see, when we go to Florida, it's just.
They said we're gonna see the box on slicks again.
You back?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, on the radio. On the radio.
When y'all gonna get?
Race in Orlando with it on the radio.
I'm definitely gonna be there. When you gonna get the Camaro dialed in? That's what they said.
Like I said, it's hard trying to juggle all these damn cars. I got to pick one and ride. I've been working on that Black Monte Carlo for the last month. So like I said, I just try to take one together. So I ain't got to that one yet. But it's running, it's available. But I just ain't put hard work, that sweat, that testing 2 times a week and all that. I ain't did.
So is there anything you want to say to the fans?
Like I say, I feel like I do have a responsibility to kind of help, like I say, anybody who want to get into big wheel racing or want to, need some guidance, what I'm saying, hit me up, because the more cars we have out here, the better. The better the sport will be, So that's what I like to tell the fans is the doors is open here, what I'm saying, and they are closed for those who want to go against us. You know what I'm saying? Say go down to Hollywood then, or go to Big Low. So besides that, like I said, just try to help the sport become better. Also, don't just I see a lot of criticism and a lot of criticizing, and like I say, you got a lot of people work hard every day who's trying to do this big wheel racing for the fans. And like I said, when we do shows, we try to do it for the fans. That's why, like I said, we try to be the first to put up 10,000 free entry fee, first round buyback. Like I said, that one race we did. I think Easy Money bought back for like $2,500, but the pot went up from 10 to 12.5. So
right. I said, when will you be? Go ahead. I want
to apologize to the fans, all the promoters who might have did some shows that didn't, turn out the way they're supposed to, and like I said, a lot of us get a lot of grief from the fans. So that's part of trying to make dunk racing a little bit better. So that's where the owners of these cars got to come together and try the same page and one accord. As y'all can see, like I say, Dunk Master pretty much is one-man bandwagon, him and Country C. That's how I feel. Like I don't feel like the hand has reached out to make dunk racing great. I feel like it's just here to make Dunk Master great. You see what I'm saying? So we got to kind of see between the lines of who trying to make the racing better or who trying to make their sales better.
Right. I said, when is KDC coming back? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'll answer the question. Go ahead.
When is KDC coming back to Headhunters?
I probably I like to say I love Mandrell and his wife and the whole Putnam County track. You know what I'm saying? I've been going there for a long time, but they got to do some upgrade now. They got to do some upgrade.
I'm trying to figure out how I want to ask this question. You know what? I'm not going to ask that question. Let me see if they have any questions.
That don't look like it.
They said, will y'all be in South Georgia in November?
South Georgia in November.
I think it's November the 9th or something like that. I'm not really exactly sure of the date.
No, not Lights Out. That's not Lights Out. That's I think B is them doing the race in November. About Austin.
I don't know who it is, but I know it's something like the 9th or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck A to the Bay up with his don't. I just seen him. Yeah, that's on my list too. Fuck him up.
All right. Well, I definitely appreciate you sitting down with us. So where's the next race we can see you guys?
We are gonna be in we're gonna be in Steel for Gone Hollywood and Grand Nasty situation. So we're gonna be in Steel, Alabama not this weekend, but next weekend. And we'll definitely try to make the classic.
Okay. But as of now, you don't have like a date that the car will be ready.
I mean, the car is actually ready. It's just,
Oh.
in no hurry. We're chilling.
Oh. So you just might, like the little boy said, you just might pull up on them.
Yeah, well, like I said, test the tune night. Anything. We don't know what we're gonna do yet. We was coming to fuck with Bruce. The hurricane messed everything up. Then they did the Friday night, so we didn't make it. But we was coming down to support Bruce. Didn't have cash. Fuck your boy. We was coming down there.
All right, this is a good one. What advice would you give a rookie trying to step foot in the big round racing game?
Find you somebody like us or go on Hollywood or Big Low them and try to find the camp you like and try to get in with them guys and kind of get some insight, some help, man.
What if they, what's a good way to say it? What if they don't have a lot of money to spend?
It ain't about the money. It's not about the money with me. It's not about it. Like I say, sometimes you just got to make what you got work. And like I said, I got one of them shops. If I can recommend $10,000 motor, but if you come in here with a $5,000 motor, we're going to make it work.
That's good to know because, people reach out to me for some reason. They act like I've been with y'all shooting in the gym and I done knew y'all all my life. Asking what shop.
I see the question like, I told you, I'm next time we go on, we're going to do something about this dunk. Every time from now on, every time we're going to do some status about this dunk on the building. But I see a question was how much someone needs to invest in a car realistically. Okay, so I just went online and looked for me a dunk. I found me a dunk for about $7,500, just a body. So from there, you know what I'm saying, of course I got a lot of hand-me-down stuff, old stuff in here, but in my situation, I'm not spending a lot of money because I'm using used parts. I'm using a used F2 Pro charger. I'm using, some used heads, so I'm basically not just spending a whole bunch of money on this bill because I'm using old things. But, I mean, typically, 25 to 30 grand will get you started.
You said get them started.
Yeah, I told you to buy your body for about $7,000. But you got to remember, at the end of the day, you got to buy just a pair of $7,000 wheels. $10,000 motor, maybe 12. I don't know. But it ain't about the money; it's about how fast you can make it go.
They said, check your DM. The ones that were asking questions about parts and bills, they sent you stuff to your DM.
Okay, cool. We get off our check the DM and like I say, as far as the dunk game, like I said, I think we got to do better with coming together. Like with me, I'm telling y'all, my dream for dunk racing would be how they do the monster truck and how they do NHRA and even how they do the motocross. We all move together as one, state to state, city to city, coast to coast. That means you got everybody. When Grave Digger do a show in Miami, it ain't Grave Digger versus Team Mints. It's everybody. When Grave Digger go to Tennessee, it's Grave Digger and everybody else who got a monster truck in Tennessee.
You think that'll ever happen?
We gonna have to come together. Or somebody on the outside gonna come in and bring something to the table to make us come together. Then we're gonna be running around like puppets.
Yeah.
So, like I say, I'm young, but I am one of the OG big wheel racers. And they all heard it from the horse mouth. If we could ever roll like Monster Jam, where everybody roll together, it'll be endless prosperity for everybody.
It's kind of like, I think I was talking to, not really, I think it might have been Grand Nasty. I'm not sure who it was, but, it's kind of like sometimes the old saying, people will cut their nose off to spite their face.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, that's just what I hear.
Because what you got is you got somebody want to do a show. And the worst thing doing a show is do a show that don't nobody come to or invest some money in something that you can't get your money back. So when you're going to do this show, you're trying to, well, I want to see if I can get such here, such here. And that's messing us up because that's dividing us. Because I want, everybody. I want the whole big wheel racing community. That's the only way we're going to progress. Not Kutdacheck versus Boost Doctor everywhere. That's not going to help. That's not going to help the bigger picture. It'll help Kutdacheck, but it won't help a fan or this little kid who looking forward to seeing us come to his town, and we might never make it to his town. Like, I know there's a lot of people who want to see that box Chevy who might never see it. You know what I'm saying? I wish I know where you was at. I'll just bring it to you, but I'm just waiting on the shit to unfold where we can really go race together. Because I want to race. I don't want to go to no car show. These niggas want to go to car shows with the donks and shit with the big wheel, act like they racing. But it's really a car show. We sit around. But let's go burn some rubber. Let's go bet some money. I think the racing going away from it. This track shit making it so popular. You know what I'm saying? And oh, you didn't offer enough money for us to come, and such didn't pay me to come. We ain't going, and all that old lame ass shit like they ain't got no money. And if you don't, you need to not race that weekend. I don't know. I don't know what to tell them. But y'all fucking it up, and I ain't no hurry to get in no fucked up shit. We'll just tell your ass on grudge on test and tune night, like how we do with these G-bodies. Thursday night, meet me, House of Hook, Jackson, Orlando, it out. 8 o'clock. You feel me? Let's race. All that old, how many folks come through the gate and this and that, that's fucking game. So when you see that box Chevy, we trying to be at a test tune night on somebody's
ass. So we have 8 more minutes. You got anything to say before, I'm going to give you the floor for these 8 minutes, and you just talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Say that again?
I said, so we have 8 more minutes. I'm going to just give you the floor for the 8 minutes, and you talk about whatever you want to talk about.
I might want to ask you a couple of questions. I want to ask the fans. I want to ask the fans some questions.
Okay.
So whoever pop it up first, what do y'all the fans think we could do to make it better?
You want me to answer, or you want to see their questions, their comments?
We'll let you answer, then we'll go to an answer from the people.
I think you touched bases on it. I think camaraderie and becoming one would make it a lot better, and also keeping the all business ain't show business. I shouldn't know nothing about the finances of what y'all do. I just should see y'all line up and race.
Right.
I shouldn't hear that, I got to pay Hot Rod $20,000 to come to my show. Just putting out a number. I'm not saying that's what it is. Hot Rod need fuel money. Hot Rod need this. I shouldn't hear that. I just want to know that Hot Rod coming, and when he get there, he going to race.
Exactly.
None of that is my business. And also allowing other people to be talking and being in people's ears about something that don't even concern them anyway.
Yeah.
I see Raymond.
We don't necessarily, like I said, we started doing shows way before people started doing shows. Check our resume. We've been throwing races way before it was a big wheel racing going on. So that's why I step up and say, for us, we've been doing it. But a lot of people ain't been doing it. A lot of people trying and just want to be, and it's not working for us. So did somebody answer out from the people?
Yeah, they said a lot of them said stuff. They said race more. They said you already said it. Come together and put on good races for the fans.
Right.
Stop high dollar betting.
That's the key. Putting on good races for the fans. If the fans see 10 big wheel cars go at it for a big pot, they will be happy. But if they see 10 cars at the track and only 2 of them race, they mad.
Right. That's a good one. They say stop having shows on the same day. Somebody said,
that's because too many chiefs, not enough Indians. We all move together. That means, hey, ain't no way we coming to that show because we already had another show. But we over here, they over there, they over here. Everybody this day weekend to make some money, and they don't care about nobody else's show.
They sending me questions to my DM too. One of the fans asked me why I don't have on a Kutdacheck shirt because I don't have a Kutdacheck shirt.
Oh. Why you ain't got one?
Because I don't have one.
You might not be a fan. You gotta be a fan to get one.
Bro, you a bug for that. You a real bug for that.
But who getting their car built somewhere else? What? I feel some kind of way about that. I want to let you know. You ain't calling not one. What kind of spark plug to get? You could ask me how long a zip tie you need.
All right, well, the transporter will bring it there tomorrow.
Yeah. I got a spot open for you then.
All right, appreciate it. So I wanted to thank you for sitting down with us today. I know that all you guys have a busy schedule. It's rough to sit down. It's rough for me to do it as well because I have to adjust my schedule for y'all. But I committed to the fans that we was gonna get this done. This shows the fans a whole different side of y'all, where y'all might not necessarily get their DMs, or y'all might not necessarily be able to talk to a lot of them, but they can get to see a more, I guess, for lack of a better way to say it, a more human side of y'all. So I appreciate it.
And like I said, a lot of people don't know. Like I said, we do have a shop. Like I said, we are not open to the public. But like I said, you hit me up. Or like I said, I sell stuff on the Kutdacheck page on Facebook. But like I said, we got a small shop. And like I said, we'll do anything to help anybody out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can guide you in the right direction. I fix a lot of people's problems. You know what I'm saying? I fix a lot of problems out here.
Oh, okay.
So I fix people's problems sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I see you. I see what you've been doing the whole time you've been on here. Like you've been, we see what you've been doing. That's okay.
Y'all get with us. Like I said, if y'all a fan of Kutdacheck,